You on a Claiborne, Saks Fifth Avenue, link saucer. It's time to get this paper. Counting money at the street labor. I sold dope in Connecticut. Fuck a white bitch, right to some sketchy kicks. Pushing a Lexus 6, taking the heat to the malls. Pray to a law. Canal dumping your car, skid on, scratching some shit. Fucked up my clock, spitting these dark salads.
All right, we're back again with another overhead press workout. Today we did a 215-pound single and a 185-pound 5x4 for the overhead press portion. The 215 didn't feel too bad. I feel like I got some good strength. That is 10 pounds under my current PR of 225. Like I said, following that, we went over to the 185-pound 5x4, which moved pretty well. Gonna go back to a basic like 5x4 or 5x6 layout until I get back to where I really want to be with my strength. I don't feel like I lost too much. I've been able to maintain it. I've been taking some creatine supplements and some other supplements as well to kind of maintain strength in between this transitionary period where I haven't been going to the gym as consistently. But I'm happy to see that I still got my strength for the most part. I haven't hit squats in probably over a month. I haven't hit bench consistently. Deadlift and overhead press have been the only workouts I kind of been able to keep track of for the most part. So following this primary workout, I went over to the accessories, which we did a 155-pound T-bar row for a 3x10. After that, we went over to the seated overhead press, where we did a 150-pound 3x7, I believe, on the Smith machine right next to this on my right here. And to end the workout, we went over to the Lat Pulldowns, where we did a 170-pound 3x7 to end the day. Following that, I went over to Longhorn Steakhouse, had a nice little dinner. Got my protein and my carbs right just to kind of end the day and get back ready for the work week coming up. So all that being said, it was a successful day. Was able to kind of get back to what I think serves me best, which is the gym. And anytime I'm going through any adversity or any kind of hardship in my life, I always find myself back in the gym. Whether I was a teenager or until now, it's like going for a run and catching that runner's high and just really working through my problems, or heading into the gym and pushing some weight, moving some weight. It saved me from a lot of hardship and difficulties in my life. So I always find myself getting grounded in the gym or being in nature and going for a hike or going for some walks. So that's kind of been my thing. But I'm glad to be back in it today. Glad to be kind of focusing back on restarting my consistency with the gym and finding my love for it again. You know what I mean? So all that being said, thanks for watching. Hope everyone's doing well. Please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't allow nothing or nobody to waste your time or waste your energy on dreams or false hope. You know what I mean? Life is hard enough alone, you know, moving through life and operating through life on your own and trying to maintain your own peace and really just focus on what's important to you. When you have that, when you have all these accomplishments, when you've done a lot of things that people haven't accomplished at the age of 22 or even at the age of 27, it's like, you know, be proud of your accolades. Take some time and give yourself some grace to really recognize how far you've come in life. You know, one thing I like to think about is that a lot of the people that I grew up with in Florida, they kind of back home doing the same thing, working like grocery store jobs. They haven't really applied themselves and they kind of just stuck in the same cycle. And for me, it's like at the age of 22, I was living in California by myself, you know, just traveling across the US and working at different companies and accomplishing a lot of goals that I dreamed about growing up as a kid. You know, I always stayed true to my dreams, stayed true to my goals, and that's always served me the best. And along the way, you're going to find distractions. You're going to find people that, you know, make you want to believe certain things or kind of sell you a dream about what things are versus reality when they aren't really that way. So don't get distracted. Stay focused on what's important to you. Keep track of your goals and what you want to accomplish in life. And I promise you, you're going to find yourself really appreciating how far you've come when you look back on everything. And that's something I got to do sometimes myself, is that realize a lot of people that try to bring you down or kind of take you away from what's important to you or what's what's serving you the best, they haven't really accomplished nothing in life. You know, they still put up at home. They still got people paying their bills and taking care of them and whatnot. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody got a different track in life. It's just you got to focus on what's important to you and realize that you're more important than somebody trying to diminish your character or diminish your energy because they don't got really nothing going for themselves. So all that being said, preserve your energy, focus on what's important to you, love yourself more than you love others, and just enjoy life, man. Life is difficult enough for real. People really be going through it on the day-to-day, and I've encountered a lot of folks, whether it was in Florida, whether it was in California, up and down the East Coast, West Coast, it don't matter, where you have a conversation with somebody and you never really know what they're going through until you ask them. You never really know what they're facing in their day-to-day life until you really have that conversation and expand upon what they might be encountering on their daily life. You don't know what people got going on at home. So just give people grace, be easy on yourself. Don't allow nobody to take you out your character, even though it can be challenging at times, and just move forward in life. You know what I mean? You do your best, you treat people the right way, just keep moving forward. Don't treat nobody bad, don't do wrong by nobody, and life's gonna find a way of blessing you more than you think is capable. That's all I got for today's video. I hope everyone's doing well. Please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see y'all next time. Take care.